Good morning. Today is June 20, 2016. For all those mechanics wanna be like me, I'm replacing the rear brake pads of my ML350. It's a 2003, and the first thing you need to do is, of course, jack it up. But to jack it up, make sure you have a stopper up the front, because now you cannot use your hand brakes. I'm already in the part where I removed the tires. These tires are weird. I mean, the way the wheels are made. The studs are insertion. They're not placed on the hub, which is good in a way. They're easy to line up. So they're number 17 millimeter, okay, to remove them. It took me a while to figure it out. I'm already in the part where I already removed one of the brake pads. Alright, I'll just kind of show you how to do it again. Alright, make it easy. Alright, first thing, remove those two bolts out here, loosen them up and kind of pull them out, because these are the one mounted. The caliper is mounted through this chassis out here. So in order for them not to destruction, after you loosen out, just pull them out like that. So once you take it out, and then you just have to pry this caliper, because it's still tight, with a screwdriver like this. So once you got it out, the brake pads have kind of centering thing, which is nice, and a spring-loaded bracket out here. So once they're in place, all you have to do is kind of push forward. That way the centering spot will be out of the way, and then just kind of pry it down right here. Just pry it down, okay? And then this should pop out easily. Okay, now once this outer brake pad is out, make sure you're gonna retract that piston, okay? Retract it by using this, not removing that brake pad inside yet, because there's a hole in there. So in order for you to save time turning this seat clamp, just leave it there for now, and then kind of retract it all the way flush or flat on this cylinder, okay? That's the piston moving in and out. On my front brakes, found out my right side. You see the passenger side's got stuck. There's no way to rebuild those. All you have to do is buy a new one, remanufactured one, which is only $65. And then of course, they are also Mercedes parts, because you have to turn in the core, which in turn they will refurbish it, okay? So normally if you save your pads this way, overheating, this rotor, it might work, but no, the normal way is you have to turn them or buy a new rotors. I just kind of try it first. If it don't wobble or shimmy, I just leave it alone, okay? You save me money. But anyway, this set of brake pads from AutoZone cost me $47, okay? Now, to pop this piston side of a pad, there's also some holders in there. They're spring loaded. Just pop it up from the side right here, side by side right there. It's coming out, see? Alright, this is a Mercedes 2003 ML350, okay? There you go. Very nice design. And this is your what do you call this? Yeah, thickness pad sensor. When it's in the lower, it's already in the side where it needs to replace. It's kind of saying you're in the air about brakes. So this one here is only a slide out. The one in the front is kind of have that retainer. So this one, I hope I won't break it, because sometimes I just keep on doing things without reading instruction. Alright, I better leave it alone for now, okay? So, wow, hope I won't break it, but that's no problem. So now I already retracted that. this piston. See, this is the hole I'm talking about. That's why you have to have that stopper when you put your clamp to retract it back. Okay. Now, putting the pads, you have to buy this anti-noise paste. Okay, it's really needed. I mean, it's pretty cheap, $5.99 Jabberdoos. So this is the way to do your pads. Okay, you got to put it right on the edge of the piston. This rear is kind of easy, a lot easier than the front. And then just go around here. See, wherever a metal touches a metal, well, there's a lot of vibration on these brake pads when you step on your brake. You don't feel it, but there is. And that's why that noise is being generated. Also, there's a different kind of pads. Cheap ones which makes a lot of dust. Of course, with my wheels, I don't want that dusty pads. So that's basically it. This is ready to be inserted back there. Okay. Right. Alright. It's kind of big, but you can push these two upper retainer thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me pose it for now. That way we're not. This might take me a while because this is the first time I did brake pads. The only difference about a Japanese Jabberdoos and these Germans, they're both the same. It only requires 2 bolts or a torque kind of thing. This one you'll pop the whole caliper. The Japanese type, you just kind of pop the pads from the top, which is also fine, but it's us all in design.